Hi friends, welcome to today's short feel-good flow on everything heart opening and release of any tension that we might be carrying in our chest, shoulders, even neck. So I hope you enjoy it. Remember, this is a feel-good flow. It's meant to feel good. So we're going to start in Sphinx pose. Belly down, elbows close in towards our ribs, forms parallel to each other as we press the backs of the feet against the ground. Shoulders rolling back. If this feels like too much, you can always shift your forearms a little more forward to decrease that angle in the back. And we're going to take a couple deep breaths in here, maybe closing our eyes. Letting ourselves get centered before we start this nice releasing class. Whenever you're ready, if you have your eyes closed, blinking your eyes open, bringing the right heel towards the right glute, as we reach for the back foot with the right hand, trying to keep both shoulders facing forward. Staying here. Releasing the right foot gently, placing the hand back down, taking the right knee out to the side as you bend the right leg at a 90-degree angle. Again, both shoulders are facing forward. Rolling the shoulders back, the torsos are neutral. Coming into this funky half frog sphinx pose. Gently lengthening the right leg back. Lowering the torso down towards the mat, opening the arms in a T, bringing the left hand next to the chest as you push yourself over towards the right, opening the right shoulder. Placing the side of the head, maybe placing the left foot behind you. And releasing here. Maybe you can even close your eyes. Try for the same weight of the body to do the opening. There's not much effort or pushing or pulling that you're doing here. Looking for those qualities of a yin pose. Gentle, grounding, passive pose. And coming back through center. Coming back through your Sphinx pose, bringing your elbows in towards your ribs, forearms parallel to each other. And now bending the left leg, reaching for the left foot behind you. Again, your torso's neutral, facing forward. Letting go of the left foot, placing the left hand back into Sphinx arms, opening the left leg out to a side, trying to bring the knee to the hips height and creating a right angle with the knee. Looking forward, both hips facing down. Lengthening the left leg back once again. Releasing the torso down, opening your arms in a T. This time bringing the right hand next to the chest to push yourself over towards the left as you open the left shoulder. Bringing awareness to anywhere that you might be tensing up, and use the breath to release that tension. As we open our body, We're releasing, we're letting go, feeling openness, lightness instead. And coming back through center, this time placing both hands next to your chest, pushing yourself back into child's pose. Pressing the glutes towards the heels as you push the palms of the hands against the mat. Gently lifting just slightly to tent your fingertips and walk both hands over towards the right. Maybe reaching that left hand a little further to really get that side stretch. And at the same time, the left sits bones reach towards the left heel. Once again, tenting your fingertips and this time walking towards the other side. Maybe reaching that right hand a little further and releasing down. Right sits bones reach towards the right heel. And coming back through center, gently pressing your hands against the mat, coming into downward facing dog. First down dog of today. Feel free to bend your knees, fidget and wiggle as you please. And we'll all meet in a steady down dog, placing both knees back onto the mat, finding tabletop position. As we begin to warm up the spine, coming through some rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, open through the chest, looking up, broadening the collarbones. Exhale, tucking the tailbone in, separating the scapula, those big winged bones in your back. And continue at your own pace between both poses. Gently coming back through center, placing your toes back onto the mat, shifting the hips up, downward facing dog. Separating your feet a little wider than hip width, walking your hands towards your feet. Shifting the weight over completely towards your feet as you come into ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbows, letting the torso hang heavy. Almost as if you'd wanted to let go of any tension through the crown of the head. So the shoulders are soft, the sides of the neck soft. And coming back through center, releasing the elbows. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold, and come all the way up to standing. Hands in front of the heart. Walking towards the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. On the exhale, hinge forward, heart leads down. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. On the exhale, planting the hands next to the feet, step the left foot back. Placing the back knee down, the back of the foot, lifting the torso up, low lunge. Lifting through the crown of the head, lengthening the tailbone. Inhale, and on the next exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms as you lift the heart up and broaden the collarbones. Releasing the arms, placing both hands next to the right foot, lengthening the right leg, half splits. Heart reaches forward as the right hip crease pulls back, keeping the hips squared. Bending the right leg once again, walking the hands forward, placing the back toes down, lifting the back knee. Step it back, plank pose. Going through your vinyasa, either knees on the mat or not. Lowering halfway, chaturanga, cobra or up dog. and downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up towards the ceiling, keeping both sides of the torso facing down. Open the hip, bend the knee. Reaching the left heel towards the left glute. Feel free to stay here, or you'll shift the shoulders forward, flipping the dog as you open the collarbones. Reach the heart back and up. Coming back through center, placing the left hand back onto the mat, bringing the left knee into the nose, placing the foot between both hands. Lowering the back knee down, the back of the foot, for a brief low lunge. Inhale, and on the exhale, opening the arms, reaching the left arm back, right arm forward. Keeping the twist. Keeping the twist, lower the right hand down, reaching the left arm up. Placing the back toes onto the mat, lift the back knee as you press the right hand against the mat to really activate the upper back to support the twist. And lower the left hand down, stepping the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold, bending the knees as much as you need. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, hands in front of the heart. Other side. Inhale, arms up. On the exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands next to the feet, step the right foot back. Lowering the back knee, the back of the foot, lifting the torso up, low lunge. Both hips are facing forward. The low back is long. Inhale, and bend the elbows, cactus arms, broadening the collarbones once again. Lift the heart. And fold forward as you lengthen the front leg, half split, pushing through the heel. Heart reaches forward. Bending the left leg, walking the hands forward, placing the back toes down, lifting the back knee, step it back, plank pose. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg up, opening the hip, bending the knee, releasing that front right hip. Either staying here or shifting the shoulders over the wrists as you flip the dog, lifting the hips, opening the heart. Inhale. And come back through center, bringing the right knee into the nose, stepping the foot between both hands. Lowering the back knee, the back of the foot, for a brief low lunge. Inhale. On the exhale, reach the right arm back, left arm forward, twist. Lowering the left hand down, reaching the right arm up, keeping the twist. Place the back toes onto the mat, lift the back knee. Reaching the right hip crease back. And lower the right hand. Step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Coming all the way up to standing. Hands in front of the heart. One Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A, to get the blood flowing. Inhale, arms up. On the exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, plant the hands next to the feet, step or float back into plank or directly into chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 full rounds of breath in your down dog. As you reach your sits bones up, tying the ribs in so you're not back bending or splurging the ribs out. And in the next exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop towards the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold, coming all the way up to standing. Hands in front of the heart. We'll continue and we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. On the exhale, plant the hands next to the feet, step or float back through your vinyasa or directly into down dog. Bringing the right foot between both hands as gently as possible. Rolling the back heel down. Lifting the torso up, warrior one. Making sure the back edge of the back foot is pressing down. The left hip is rolling forward. And then bringing your hands behind you to interlace. Rolling the shoulders back, letting the torso hang inside of the right leg as you release the arms overhead. They might not go too far. That's fine. If you have a belt, you can always use a belt to open the arms a little and let them lift a little more. Gently releasing the hands, placing both hands next to the foot, popping the back heel up. Once again, twisting open towards the right as you open the right arm towards the ceiling. Inhale. On the exhale, lower the right hand down. Step it back through plank, either directly into down dog or go through your vinyasa. Stepping the left foot between both hands. Rolling the back heel down, warrior one on the left side. Interlacing both hands behind you as you roll the shoulders back, open the heart, and let the torso hang inside of the left thigh as the hands hang overhead, releasing the shoulders. Letting go of both hands, planting both hands back onto the mat as you lift the back heel. Lengthen the left arm up towards the ceiling, opening the chest towards the left side of the mat. Inhale. And lower the left hand down. Step it back, plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Placing both knees onto the mat. Lifting the torso up. We're going to come into two camel poses, Ustrasana. Feel free to take it step by step and stay wherever it feels best for you. We're going to start with all toes down onto the mat, placing the palms of the hands on our low back as we shift the hips forward so they remain over the knees, rolling the shoulders back and around, broadening the collarbones, looking up. Feel free to stay here. Maybe begin to lower your hands, searching for the heels. If we looked for the heels, our hips remain over the knees and our heart lifts. We're finding an expansive energy that creates space in the body. Gently coming all the way back up. One more time. If you tried going for your heels and you felt like you could go a little further, maybe you'd want to place the backs of your feet down. If not, wherever you were is perfectly fine. Hands in the low back, pressing the hips forward, elongating the low back. Core is engaged as you begin to lower gently, searching for the heels. Shoulders are broadening. Maybe you're looking up to strain your neck the least possible. For 3, 2, and using core strength, gently lifting up all the way. Child's pose. Sits bones reaching towards the heels. Arms either forward or back. And gently lifting, coming into a seated position. Lengthening both legs forward, bringing the right foot in, planting the whole foot down, and maybe not jamming it in so much that your low back begins to round. We want to keep a low back long, lengthening through the crown of the head, reaching both arms up, twisting over towards the right, either hooking the elbow outside of the thigh or hugging the leg in, finding length through the crown of the head. And coming back through center, lengthening the right leg, bringing the left foot in, planting the left foot, finding a long spine as you reach your arms up, twisting over towards the left, either hugging the leg in or hooking the elbow outside of the left thigh, lengthening the spine, almost as if you'd want to separate a little each vertebrae, becoming a little taller. And coming back through center. Straightening both legs. You're going to fold over your thighs, bending the knees as much as you need to really come back in towards yourself. So you have full contact of your belly and front body with your legs. Reaching for the heels. And from there, if you have a little more space to lengthen the legs, feel free to do so. And inhale, long spine all the way up to seated. I hope you enjoyed, released a bit of tension so you can move through your day a little lighter, a little more expansive, and see you next time. Namaste.